we shall proceed with our activities as planned. And on our part, today you saw our people in Mukono, they even had a press conference. We are going on to organize and mobilize our teams to come and receive the president in Mukono tomorrow.
The police leadership, we're going to take you through a couple of the issues that we did raise. But very importantly, when we did come to bring our protest letter, because of the way police has been treating our activities, not allowing us really to enjoy our rights as citizens and as leaders of this country, the same way everybody else, political actors, even illegal outfits, operate out there. And they invited us for a meeting. We could have said we shall not come. After all, we've been observing the law. But because we are civil, because we are law-abiding, we said, okay, let's go to listen to them, but also to put it to them that they keep breaking the law in a manner so wanton. They treat us like we are outliers. They treat us like we are non-entities. And yet everybody else is out there having processions, having their activities undisrupted. So we came to put it to them. Of course, herein, they all looked very humble, very calm, very friendly. And we said, you guys, the same way you're acting very friendly here, how come when we meet you in the field, you are a different lot altogether? We want you to behave out there the same way you're behaving here with us in the boardroom, in a cordial manner, because there's nowhere we break the law. And we put it to them to show us where we break the law. It was a struggle for them to do so. But we are glad that this meeting has happened. And we have told them we have no problem to keep engaging. What's not going to stop is our activities. That one will not stop because our activities are within the law. We shall always notify them. We shall always, welcome them to engage with us, provide security and all of that, but that they should not infringe on our rights. That's the very important thing.
The issues really that we are raising today were largely about our activities. And one of the things they were talking about was notification, which we've always done, and we made it clear that we are willing to continue doing it. The only thing that we agreed on, that from today, when they receive our letters, they are going to be putting a stamp to show that our letters are duly received, because many times we've been notifying them and then someone just scribbles on the letter without even indicating who has received that letter. The other thing that they had put a ban on, which was illegal, and we raised that, was a question of rallies and processions. And we clearly told them that we are not against regulation or regulating our activities, but we completely disagree with an illegal ban on rallies, because everyone else is doing rallies and processions and all that. So we've agreed from today that they're not going to be banning these rallies. They cannot say NUP don't do rallies while others do rallies, don't do processions while others do processions, but they are going to regulate. And we even said that we are willing to give them a liaison on our end to make sure that our activities are duly regulated but not banned. The other issue that we raised seriously was about the attires. They've been abducting, arresting people who are putting on our attires, and we made it clear that these are not uniforms of the police or the military, but they are they are part of our uniform, as it were. So these berets that we put on, the overalls and that kind of thing, that was another issue that we raised. We also very strongly condemned the issue of abductions, and we told them that they must comply with the law when they are arresting people. If someone has committed an offense, the Constitution of Uganda and other laws guide them on how to conduct an arrest, as opposed to coming into people's homes in the dead of the night, breaking in, keeping people in ungazetted places of detention and all that. And of course, generally, we raised the question of partisanship, and even actually showed them these pictures that you see here. These are part of the pictures that we left them with, copies. These are PLU people moving around, holding rallies and processions. We had copies of these. We had Liliana Bay in Kitugum. We had all these other political actors, Nyamutoro, Inebi, and others. So we are trying to tell them that you cannot say that NUP should only have town halls or meetings in enclosed venues, while all these individuals go on, as you can see, holding massive rallies and processions. The other day they were in Kasambia and all that. We wanted to be on record so that they are not setting standards for NUP that they are not setting for every other person. So that is why we called them out on what we call partisanship. We said if these rules are to be applied, they must be applied.
Now we are happy to inform you that today the police and the NUP leadership holding a meeting that is taking place right now to purposely harmonize the implementation of the police guidelines regarding public meetings. You remember very well in one of the letters written by the NUP, they had asked for this engagement so that we can see how they can remain law-abiding and fully comply with the police guidelines for the safety of all Ugandans in those places where they go carrying out their consultative meetings. We shall give an update of the outcome of our police NUP engagement.
The meeting today was meant to harmonize, and we have demonstrated ably to these people that we are not lawbreakers, that we are not even opposed to regulation of our activities. But we told them clearly that we shall not adhere to illegal orders or illegal bans. So we hope that our activities moving forward, including the one in Mukono tomorrow, including another one in Masaka on Wednesday, will go on. Of course, when we raised that, they said they will get back to us today at 2 p.m. about those two events, one in Masaka and in Mukono. We are waiting, but our hope and expectation is that they will not block them because they are lawful. We already secured venues and paid for them, so we don't expect them to bring in other issues, especially after this meeting.
Mukono is happening tomorrow. Masaka is happening the day after, and all the other different places, Chotera, Bukoma, and Simbi. What they are going to get back to us about, as we have agreed, is if they have any kind of guidance or whatever the case might be, that they can get back to us, as they have said, you know, in an hour or so. Whatever it is, yeah? But the idea of banning our activities, that one has got no place in the law, and we have agreed on that. So they have said, if there is any particular concern, or if there is a particular route they want us to use and so on, they are going to get back to us. But there's no such thing as banning our activities. So Mukono is happening tomorrow. If there is any, whichever concern they want to get back to us about, we've told them our lines are open, we've given them our contacts to get back to us. If there's a particular route they want us to use and so on, we have no problem, and we are waiting for that. But in the meantime, we are getting set for Mukono.
Both on the legal and political fronts, there is still a lot that we are able to do if they go against their own word. I think the gist of the meeting today was about setting the rules clear to everyone. One, to notify them that we have never broken the law, instead they have broken the law. Two, that they can only exercise what we call martial power, but not power within the law. We have never requested for authority, and we don't need one. At least they conceded on that, and we agreed it's about notification. Secondly, streamlining the manner of communicating with them, that this time they agree they will receive our letters properly and officially, so we are able to work together. And we are happy to work with the police to do what we are meant to do. One thing we are not going to accept is to do politics from the bush. So in the regulation, they can only regulate and facilitate and not frustrate. So we have looked at the law and also the practical aspects of politics. We are told them, as a party, we are registered to do politics, and we shall do politics and do politics the proper way. Apart from that, really we are good to go for our meetings, and we expect to find them on ground providing security. Of course, they complained about our people who provide services they are meant to provide. And we said, yes, we improvise because you are not there to provide those services. And we complained about and against being targeted as a party. In other words, that other people can do something the same way we do it. They are not on the wrong side of the police. If we do it the same way or even better, we're always on the wrong side of the police. One commitment is that we shall never be on the wrong side of the law. The wrong side of the police, as long as the police remains partisan, we shall always be on their wrong side. Thank you.
Where our meetings have been frustrated elsewhere in the country, I think the party is going to sit and schedule a new program. Yeba tutataganyiza ne tutagenda tugenda kuddamu tukole programu ekibiina kibawo programu endala kutugenda okutambulira naye nga enkya ku Lwokubiri tuli Mukono ffenna ate ku Lwokusatu tuli Masaka. Mwebale nnyo.
Atawali.